Does it not bring you joy?
I'm trying to like.
Or are you suspiciously unnerved of it because you generally know that I am up to no good?
Just right now, I'm like just checking like Amazon prices on random like home goods products, just so I can like be prepared to, if I get called down to stage to do the thing.
All right, but you have to guess the amount of gold
right?
it is without going over. Do you bet 1 gold piece? You're like that guy. Like, I bet $1.
You only do that as a strategic decision against somebody who just obviously busted, right? Like, that's it.
I'm on the email list for that now. If you ever actually want to be on the Price is Right, let me know.
What?
I do not, but also that feels like a
amazing,
story.
To be honest, yeah. How does one get on a Price is Right mailing? Like, tell me, what is this experience like?
I was supposed to go twice, but both times ended up being sick, because of course I would. But I don't know, a friend of mine got me on there, so now they were casting the Halloween episode, and I was like, that's tempting, but also a lot of effort.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I want to see Grebella does Price is Right.
Oh god, if I went up there and did the voice the entire time.
Just spin the wheel, Grebella.
I think somebody dared me to do it as one of my GTA characters, Joy, who's got this like New Jersey Fran the Nanny type accent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like the real nasally, like Fran Drescher.
And Devo played my brother, who was an absolute chaos mess of a character.
That's awesome.
You like Jaeger bombs?
There it is.
I do like Giga Bombs. How are you doing, Kozlo?
I'm doing all right.
We have all survived another week, and thus we play D&D on Mondays. Drew was already asking why I've started off with the unnerving music, and yeah, it's usually to throw you guys off. There's probably some sort of like ancient eldritch doom awaiting you around the corner, so just be aware of that.
I mean, there is some ancient eldritch doom awaiting us around the corner. We're already keenly aware of this fact.
Yeah. Why is the student named pre-used textbooks?
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe you should go find out.
Hi! Your book looks used. Can I have it?
It's only slightly used.
Is he like the kind of like creepy stoner guy who just like flags you down as you're going into the bookstore on campus? He's like, hey, I got
last year's notes all filled out already.
Like takes you back to his fucking like piece of shit like Winnebago and just like, hey, I got what you need right back here, man.
I've been in college 10 years. This is 10 years of accumulated knowledge.
But does give you the books for a third of the price, so you buy them anyway because you're poor.
Yeah, because he just
slightly
raided the
of weed.
dumpster. He just raided the dumpster after they threw out all like last year's like math textbooks, so it's all still good.
Yeah, that's canon. So
they just don't have the McGraw-Hill like DRM codes anymore because those have already been.
Well, soon, like, a Winnebago is just going to be a type of, like, dragon or mount or pony.
Oh my god.
And he'll just mount up on his Winnebago and take off.
Textbooks. I feel like we never do mounts in your games, Christina. Like, that's just, like, not a thing that really ever comes up.
Okay,
because, like, we do so many dungeon crawls, but, like, definitely Winnebago would be a fantastic name for, like, somebody's disposable pony that we, like, rent for like an adventure.
One, I'm going to disagree with you on this fact that we don't have mounts. One, your entire party has an airship, so you.
But we're never on it anymore. And is that a mount? Does that count as a mount? Though?
Airship. What about my summer airship? Okay, so also your first character was his own mount. You rolled a centaur.
Right, that's the only way I got to have a mount.
So now Rain...
Everybody just rode me. It was fucking bullshit. Why do you think Ajax got retired?
Now Rain can summon her own elk, which you have used multiple times to get through places quickly.
I'm saying we never go to the stable to, like, do the whole, like, let's get horses thing. Oh no, they're all gonna die because horses have, like, 2 hit points, so as soon as we run into any random encounter, everything dies. Like, that's a very stereotypical, like, on the D&D player bingo checklist. Like, that's a normal thing. We don't really do that because I think you just don't want, like, the unnecessary cruelty to animals. That's my only takeaway.
You know, I don't.
I thought you were gonna say that she doesn't want us to have nice things.
Well, I mean, she has other ways of executing that plan.
I'm not.
Here, that's
anti-mount.
why. Here's why she's anti-mount, because this happened to her.
I don't like horses.
You are very anti-horse, girl.
The way that
is-
horse is doing people is terrifying.
Oh, I saw this today.
I don't. No. What am I clicking? Oh no. Okay.
Why are
Hold on.
here?
Just
I hear breathing. Ah! What the? Why? See, that's why. I don't like horses.
See,
At that
I knew
moment,
it.
Like, if you breathe wrong, you are going to get triple stomped.
He's a horse, not a T-Rex, Christina.
Those hooves will fuck you up. Do not underestimate
They're
a
super
startled
dangerous.
horse.
You're
I
not
wrong.
fully respect and fear horses. I will not fuck with horses.
I do mostly because of my giant chest and how awful it is to ride a horse because of that.
No, man, I'm like super intimidated by horses. Like I had a friend who had horses, and like, you know, that the horse was an asshole and has like bit her and kicked her, and that has kind of shaped my memories of horses to the point where I'm just like very nervous around them all the time. So I just don't like horses. They scare me. They intimidate me, and I don't like that.
I mean, as some of the last remaining megafauna in the world, like, that's fair. Like
I've
land-based
grown past
megafauna.
the need for horses. Just stay in your pasture, stay in your lane, far away from me. Please, for the love of God. Alright, hold on. I see we have Tugum.
I'm here. I was listening to the horse argument.
Charlie! God,
And yes,
ancient
that is a good
memes.
response.
Also shaped my childhood, possibly a contributor, cannot confirm or deny. We'll figure that out in therapy.
They took my freaking kidneys.
Going to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
magical little Pleurodon!
I went to a bar once that had a giant one just hanging from the ceiling. It was my favorite thing ever.
That's intense.
And the internet just isn't the same anymore. Like,
It's for simpler times. It was just
Simpler
time.
Simpler times. We had our,
Now we have
frogs
corn.
and blenders and
and your TikToks and everything
the
else.
tiki-takis.
It has the juice.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know the one thing that, like, I don't know. I can understand people like trying to become famous on the internet and doing stupid shit to do that, but like the trend that I absolutely just like makes me old man yell at the clouds are every YouTube thumbnail ever.
Ah, yes, the one where it's a exciting close-up shot of a man looking at something probably like a gun, outer glow, saturation, very zoom, big text. Hogjam.
Yes.
Yep.
All of that. Like, I hate how, like, if you click on like any random like big YouTube channel, the thumbnails are all like the guy's got both of his hands on his head, and there's an image in the background, and you won't believe what I've. Like, it's like that's my old man yelling at the clouds.
That's fair. That's fair. Boomer marketing, Zoomer marketing does not appeal to Boomer. I'm glad you have grown and evolved beyond. But yes, I do agree. They are very, very irritating. All right, no more happy music. we're gonna get started.
Time for sad.
Time for sadness. Let's do.
That means somebody's dying tonight.
Again.
Is this the soundtrack that we die to?
Yeah. I mean, I could fire up a classic such as, this is one of my favorites these days.
By the way, I'm surprised you didn't like my walking tree thing.
Your walking tree thing?
The meme I posted. And you will dialogue?
Dad joke?
Christina hates puns almost as much as she hates horses, obviously.
I pun constantly. My hatred of horses is true and sharp.
No, you like your own puns. That's fine. But anybody else getting a pun, nah.
Yeah. That's fair. I just scoop them all for myself.
I also have a fantasy of Grebella failing a saving throw today and doing nothing just from that meme too of the I'm not a fucking pussy. Grebella's like, oh, I failed. I take damage. Next.
I'm on fire. I don't care.
That's kind of what she does anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the whole of the end of the fight with Kozlov's weird girlfriend.
With Vera? Yes.
Burn me, bitch. Do it.
I like it.
I fucking
It'd be really
dare
great
you.
if you did not burn me, though.
Yeah, poor Azrael. I mean, Azrael did a great job at maintaining concentration last session and not allowing the soot elemental to wreak havoc on the party. And then Grebella did a great job at punching Vera in the face. We all had our roles. It was very good. Also, Kozlo bashing Vera into the corner with the cannon and then keeping her there.
And then just firebolting, because he has nothing else.
Yes, and Grebella
now
not
doesn't
caring
fucking
about
matter.
the fire shield. Vera's like,
I hope.
I have a fire shield. Grebella's like,
Yes.
I do not care.
I no longer give a shit about fire resistance.
Yay!
Yeah, you took the new thing.
Yeah.
Yes, so that
Which
is
is the
actually
English
what I
I
wanted
chose.
to get into first before we get started. Is everybody leveled up to 8? Yes, 2 thumbs up. We all excited?
I believe so. It says level 8. I just wasn't
Yes.
sure how my thing that I picked worked because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Well,
Oh, I see it here. Never mind. It's under features. That's why I couldn't find it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to start with alphabetical order because I have no other way of doing this. Azrael, you are level 8. Tell me what exactly you did.
I think the only choice I made was a new feat, and I took Warcaster.
Ooh.
So
all right.
concentration checks in the future can get even more fucked.
How dare you? I'm going to just link that in chat so everybody can look at it.
And
An
also
idea of
attack
what
of
Azrael is
opportunity,
doing.
Toll the Dead.
No! Why? It does so much damage already.
Because I built a character who literally cannot wield a weapon. Cantrips are my auto attack.
Just ring bell. All right, I like it. Warcaster, level 8 cleric. Excellent.
I don't think there's... also level 8 comes for clerics with Blessed Strikes.
That is also good.
So when a creature takes damage from one of your cantrips or weapon attacks, you deal an additional 1d8 radiant damage.
I like that.
Little radiant with your necrotic piquant of Toll the Dead.
All right, that's a
Nice
disgusting
little
combo.
nutty aroma.
I will keep that in mind next time. I think I can scoot by Azrael without having some sort of weird opportunity attack, Toll the Dead with Blessed Strikes happening. My head. All right, next up, Grebella. You are level 8, Barbarian.
Oh shit.
I took speaking of backing a spellcaster into a corner. I took Mage Slayer, which it vaguely gets into. I can reaction slap them, and then the other detail that's not on there is, what is it? And when you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, that creature has disadvantage on the saving throw to maintain its concentration. Because I feel like we've run into a lot of spellcasters, and elementals are likely to be throwing shit at me like that too. So
Fair.
I almost took the same thing Coslo took, but I decided this one could be more fun. So
I mean, that also, like, something you could have learned from Vera as you were fighting her, right? Like, she's casting and you're in melee, and you're like, you know what, I should figure out a way to punch her in the face while she's doing that.
Punch her
Did
more.
everybody-
Yeah.
Did everybody take a feat to like specifically counter Vera? Like, are we really scared Vera's gonna come back from the dead and
She
fuck
comes
us?
back as a reborn. I'm back, Kazi.
Maybe.
It's
But
like
also
fucking
we've just-
Bride of Chucky, but Coslo is like the nice Chucky.
Yeah, maybe.
This is weird human undead girlfriend. All right. Anyway, sorry, Grebella. Mage
Yeah,
Slayer is
I don't-
amazing.
Yeah, and I thought it might be helpful against elementals depending on what we get into, and yeah, that was the thought. The other one was taking the thing that like buffs my HP, which would have put me at like 110, which is ridiculous. So maybe next time.
All right. I think that is an excellent choice. Grebella, do you gain anything else as a level 8 barbarian?
No, I'm just beefier on the HP and then that.
All right. Very good. Coslo, you are a level 8 artificer. What did you take?
I took the thing that makes me no longer give a shit about fire resistance. And that was it. That's all I got.
Let's see, that is Elemental Adept Fire. Spells you cast ignore resistance to fire damage. When you roll damage for a spell that you cast that deals fire damage, you can treat any one as a 2. I like and both fear that. Oh my god, Coslo's fire damage is about to be out of control. Well, at least you picked up one thing from your time in the Obsidian Halls, and that's how to fire. Fire good, fire great, fire strong. Let's see, any cool level 8 artificer abilities?
I don't think so. Not at this level.
Alright. Tugum, tell me about your level 8 experience.
My level experience started by me spending a lot of pooping time going through feats. And taking pictures of feats and asking Christina questions, and making sure that I understood how things worked.
Yeah. And well, 1, did you finish your poop, and 2, did you choose a feat?
I did.
No,
did
he's
choose a
pooping
feat.
now.
Some say he's still pooping to this day.
I just have to be sure.
I wanted to have a long enough poop that at one point all of you had pooped, so at some point through a series of networking tubes, our butts were connected.
Oh my
Why
god.
is that the most Tugum thing I've ever heard?
This is on
being-
the same psychic and, posterior level.
And being that I am how I am, I of course took the feat of Lucky.
Yes, the classic D&D feat. Lucky.
See, you say that, by the way, and like I didn't know. I was just like, this one seems to make the most sense to me. And then
It does make sense.
It
And then everybody's
does.
like, yeah, everybody gets lucky. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm not fucking cool at all.
There are
It's
people
just
that
strong.
use it when it doesn't make sense for a character, and with Tugum, it does.
I think it makes excellent sense for Tugum,
Yeah.
because not
It
only
was
has
a
he
toss up
gotten
between
lucky,
this
but
and Warcaster. Like I was looking at Warcaster too. I'm glad you didn't take that, but
you
Yeah,
have
I
two
mean,
people
you could
taking
take-
Warcaster, like, man, fucking Vera!
Warcaster is like like if you are a caster who runs any number of concentration spells, like Warcaster is pretty good. Like it's one of those like must-haves if you're a heavy concentration spell type person or
Oh,
type
yeah.
player.
The Lucky is fantastic too. All I have
Tugum's
to
gonna
say
get
is
great
don't-
at
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
crossbowing for once.
Yes.
He's gonna nail every crossbow hit from now on.
Just don't forget you have it, right?
Yeah.
You just gotta use it. Alright. Good. Any cool bard abilities, bard spells that you wanna tell me about?
I don't know if I got any, to be honest with you.
You
I
get
was
spells
stupid.
every level.
Hold on.
like you get to add spells to like your known spell list.
I didn't see any of that. 1 second, let me double check. But again, it was like just me like scrolling through reading feats, and there are so many of them that like, well, obviously half of them I don't count towards, but
Yeah, there are a ton. All right, so with that, while Tugum is taking a look at his character sheet, we'll do a very, very brief recap of last session. And overall, welcome back to Arctis Kaamos. You all are on a quest to destroy the skull of the Lich Narcissa Soulblight, who now has begun whispering evil things into Grebella's ear. Apparently, being in Azrael's proximity is like trying to talk through a crowded stadium, so maybe we stick with the nice and soul
dumb one.
area of Grebella, right? No, not the dumb one. Just, it's crowded in there. Azrael is like 16 people in a tiny elevator.
It's true. But Grebella is also the dumb one, so it's fine.
So as you all have visited the Obsidian Halls, a fire mage school in this city of V'Akaris. God. You all tried to enlist the assistance of one of Kozlo's girlfriends, Vera Vaki, who, as you discovered, was a little off her rocker and was summoning things within the school that she wasn't supposed to. She asked you a bit of a favor, and you all took out an elemental that she had accidentally summoned. And as you talked to Vera, you were noticing that she was a little bit off. And most of the students within the school seemed to be very dedicated to their studies. And after talking with some of the teachers within the school, you all figured out that elementals on the outside of V'Akaris were currently kicking up a magical dust storm. This dust filtering into the school was causing hallucinations and various drug-like effects in the students, Vera included. And not only were the teachers affected, but it seems like the longer the person was in the school, the more this inhaled dust would take hold. And no one seemed to even notice or pay it any mind. And with a loud crash from the east wing of the school, you all battled a soot elemental, a magical incarnation of this magical dust that had accumulated within the Obsidian Halls. Unfortunately, the soot elemental was also joined by Vera, who was growing more mentally unstable by the minute. Unfortunately, due to Vera's strong proclivity for violence and burning Kozlo to ash if she could not have him for herself, you all had to put Vera to rest and banish the soot elemental back to its native plane of existence. With your victory in hand and the teachers of the school appeased, you all continued your charade as students from the College of Creation, a neighboring college, and you all were just transfer students trying to blend in. Annalie, one of the resident teachers, had given you an audience with the headmistress, a fire elemental known as Peya. And Peya had given you a significant amount of information regarding, at the very least, some of the history of V'Akaris, and why the elementals were stirred up into a ruckus. The Regent Lord was currently outside of the city walls, battling back the elementals and trying to prevent them from getting into V'Akaris proper. And without the elementals put to rest, the Regent Lord would not be back anytime soon. The teachers now felt confident to let you leave the Obsidian Halls But as you as you left, Annalie has given you a few brief words of advice. One, don't rush out. If you need anything before you go, why don't you talk to some of the students and see what they have to offer? Some of them have been taking courses and classes and may have extra goods, beginners, items, and potions for sale. Annalie has also told you that you are free to go at any time. However, within the Obsidian Halls, you may want to rest up or talk to people and get some more information. You currently have a map, which leads to where the Regent Lord was currently stationed. It's not an exact area, but it gives you an idea of where the concentration of elementals attacking the city is greatest. This is where we will start today's episode as you enter back into the Obsidian Halls proper. Grebella, the voice of Narcissa, still echoes in the back of your mind. Softly, but almost as if it's a memory and not speaking to you now. Are you hearing things? You're not sure. I'm going to change up the music slightly. And, let's see. Oh boy, do we want tavern music? You're calmer.
Oh, you re-imported, so our spells got whatever they were in D&D Beyond, right?
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to tweak my spell list, but
Yeah, I didn't know about the ability thing, so the one that I just picked is going to show up, I guess, right? So whatever, I'll go without it.
I can import right now. You can just tell me when to do it. It's very fast.
Okay, I went with the 4th level. I didn't realize that the interface isn't very intuitive of saying, hey, you need to pick a new spell at this level. I kind of dig to see it, so I didn't know I had one.
Yeah, was it only the spell that you changed?
I just added, I learned a new spell, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll import that right now. It does it automatically. I'll just give it a second.
I cannot see everyone else.
Oh, it might be because you are in darkness. Let me put on your goggles. Is it goggles? Are they
I learned Phantasmal Killer.
oh damn.
Oh.
Link plus?
I don't know if it's imported yet.
The goggles of night. Ah.
There you go, Grebella.
Ooh.
Mmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright, Grebella, let me fix your 60-foot dark vision. I'm going to take you off the board for just a moment.
Really not a spell you want used against you if you have a low wisdom save.
We
Your poor token. Alright, and the goggles of night are 60-foot dark vision, correct? Oh yeah, that is correct. Okay. Boop, I found it.
yes.
There you go.
Asriel.
There you are.
Are Coslo and Tugum there?
It looks like they
I don't know
wandered
where
off.
I am.
Yeah, I don't have Dark Vision.
You guys might need to refresh if you haven't refreshed since Christina imported.
I have
had
not.
I had
So that's a good
refresh.
idea.
Refreshing.
I saw, and then Grebella said she didn't see anybody, and then we all disappeared on my screen. So yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, let me
It's all my
drop.
fault. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's-
No. It's not you.
You
Let's
blame me. I'm the new guy. Just blame me.
see. Aha. We're back.
So we identified the necklace I got last time, right?
We identified everything.
Yep. Everything for now should be identified.
You had like
Do
a.
I still have that, or do you have it too?
I don't know. Let me check.
That was like the elemental.
You have the stone
thing.
speaker crystal.
Yeah. Do we give that to somebody else? I can't remember.
No, you
I
have
don't
it.
know
It's
where
in
we
your
are.
equipment. I see it, Grebella.
Inventory.
You can
there
search
it is.
item for at the top and yep. Pops.
Oh, I have
pops
to
up as
at-
stone speaker.
I have to attune to it.
That is correct.
I don't know where we are. I see all these students, but I don't know where we are.
You are coming from the west wing back into the main halls.
I don't see my token anywhere.
Oh, you don't see your token? Here,
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It also shows that I don't have dark vision, so I don't know if that matters.
Very strange. One moment. Tugum, can you see yourself now?
I can.
Kazo, can you see yourself now?
Yes, now I can.
Is your dark vision working, Tugum?
It is.
Alright. The Obsidian Halls, greets another day, although you cannot tell as you are deep down within the depths of Arctis. Some of the students are congregating today, carrying around various bowls of porridge as they, go to their morning classes, grabbing snacks in between, in the sparse time between learning.
Nursing all their hangovers.
Yes, as many of them are probably slowly weaning off the effects of the lingering dust.
I was gonna say, do we want to talk to students and find some stuff?
We'll see what he's got.
This student stands before a large pile of books behind him. It looks like it's fashioned kind of like a chair. You know when you go into a grocery store and then there's those like soda boxes that kind of like they built them to look like stuff? Like just big cans of soda and a display.
Yes,
That's kind of what he's done with the books. And it just looks like a slightly larger open book. He smiles at you as you approach. Well, good morning to you, sir. Are you in the mood for a pre-used textbook? Why, I have the finest used textbooks in all of the Obsidian Halls. I guarantee 10% less spit, 5% less vomit, and dry bindings for each novel you pick. He smiles at you.
Yeah, looking for anything on how to combat earth elementals.
Oh, earth elementals.
Also, anything erotic.
He thumbs
Dear
through
God.
a couple volumes. Well, this might take me a couple minutes. Let's see. He leans forward conspiratorially. How erotic are we talking?
The
He
most
likes-
erotic you got.
Have you ever read Dashed by the Dragon?
Tugum kind of like side eye, like kind of like turns his head to the left over his shoulder ever so slightly to look back at Grebella, like, no, nothing with dragons. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave now.
It's kind of I guess it's kind of popular with the. Oh, never mind. Listen. Yeah, I've got stuff for earth elementals. Here, why don't you take a look at what I got? Tugum, if you want to double click on him, he is a vendor, and you can take a look at some of his wares.
Okay.
Now, this one in particular, he holds up a scroll. This one, depending on what elemental you are going up against, you can enchant your weapon with fantastical elemental energy, combating the defenses of whatever elemental you are currently trying to battle with. A fantastic spell, and only 300 gold.
Is there a way I can click on these to read them, or you just have to tell me about them?
You should be able to hover over them in with your mouse, and they should show the full spell. So if you double click on the textbook lad, is he opening up his?
Yeah. I have the inventory, and I can see like the spell scrolls. But like, is there a way for me to read what each of these things does, or do you have to just tell me?
Do you see the trade tab? If you click on the trade tab and then you mouse over the individual scrolls, it'll tell you what it does. So he currently has a bunch of very fine spell books that actually look brand new, regardless of the status of the other dusty tomes around them. He has a spell scroll of absorb elements, as well as continual flame, earth tremor, an elemental weapon, fireball and flame arrows, and heat metal. And as a reminder, some of the Arctis rules will allow you, as long as anybody in your party can potentially cast the spell, they can attune a scroll to you, and you can use that scroll as long as, you can read it. So they're like one and done spells. So Grebella, if she wanted to cast a spell scroll, let's say elemental weapon, that's an artificer spell. Kozlo can bind it to Grebella, and then Grebella can cast it when she's in a pinch. So consider them consumable spells. The only time when you can't use a spell scroll is if it's too high of a level, or you are a class that does not utilize that spell. Hey, you! The orange-haired textbook guy points at Kozlo. You look like you're in the mood for some knowledge.
Show me what you got.
I notice that you have relatively short hair, my friend. Is that to keep the old heat at bay? I know that heat damage can sure be hell on the scalp. He nudges you jokingly.
Kozlo, like, rubs his hair a little bit, like he's almost offended. Like,
no, it's getting pretty long, growing in nice and thick.
Yeah, but that's in the back, because it's out of the blast radius. You could definitely use a spell of absorb elements. Keep that fire at bay, since you don't have the natural V'Akaris resistance to fire. He smiles. I even have it at a discount.
What's the discount?
He looks at his watch. Black Friday, it's 50% off.
Wait, is it Friday?
He looks around. It is for you, my friend.
All right, so what are we talking then? 50% off of what?
Well, the original price was... you know what? The original price was 200 gold, but for you, my friend, and because it's Black Friday, I'll give you 50% off, plus another 10 gold off because you're cute, so why don't we bring the total to 90 gold? That's only 2 digits. Surely a man of your caliber can afford something like that.
Kozlo, like, makes a big show of, like, counting his gold.
How about you give us the deal, and how about what's the price you would give us for everything?
He looks over at you. Oh, why you're looking to buy in bulk? Well, I would give a discerning buyer a 20% bulk discount, provided they purchase everything in my inventory, he gestures. I do have quite a bit of stock. He seems to be insinuating that he is going to sell you all of the books and not just the scrolls.
No, not the books. I just want these scrolls here, and then the book about the earth elementals.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, 20% off. What a steal.
How about this? Okay.
What are you thinking, buddy? You here to haggle? Come on, give me your best shot.
I would like to cast a suggestion.
Okay.
I suggest you give me and my buddy here all of your scrolls plus the Earth Elemental book, okay? And in exchange, my buddy here's not going to light all of your books on fire. I'm not going to break your legs, and we'll give you 100 gold.
Tugum, for one... Alright, so a couple things happen here. As you cast suggestion on him, there is a slow realization that he is natively a drow elf. Drow elves have fey ancestry and are very resistant to being charmed. They have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. So your suggestion might be a little bit more difficult to stick. What are you trying to suggest? That he sells you all his books for free?
No, not for free. Gives us everything for 100 gold instead of 1,000 gold.
Okay. He's gonna make a wisdom save, with advantage. One second. 15 barely beats your DC of 14. I'm just looking. Does he know that you cast yeah. Verbal. I'm pretty sure he knows that you cast suggestion on him. The vendor frowns at you, shaking his head as to ward off the lingering effects of your psychic assault. Oh, no. That's not gonna work here. You know what, buddy? Shop's closed. He snaps his book shut. At least to you. However, your little friend, I see, has a good amount of coin. He kneels down. You're not gonna try anything shady like that with me, are you?
Kozluk just kind of acts like he could have, but he doesn't feel like it.
He smiles. I feel like you owe me a little something here for trying to swindle me. Why don't you buy something before
What exactly do I owe you?
Well, your friend over there, Tugum, he nods. Sorry, he nods over at Tugum. He doesn't say his name. Your friend over there is trying to use his mind magic in order to convince me to give you a discount. I don't think the teachers here are gonna like that very much. So I think it would be in your best interest to buy something here, and I'll be quiet. He smiles.
I don't know why you think that something somebody else did is my problem, pal.
I've seen you around here, you two walking back and forth together. I could pretty easily get you kicked out, you know. You're not even students here. He looks at your purple sash. Some sort of envoy?
I'm thinking.
Tell you what. I'll pick up that, what was that, absorb elements thing you was talking about?
Yeah, I've got one of those. He opens his book and pulls out the slightly rumpled scroll. It's a pretty popular one. I'll give it to you for, and I won't even charge you the convenience fee. Base price, 90 gold.
Sure, why not?
Pleasure doing business with you. A mutual, respect. Kazo, you can purchase the scroll off of the pre-used textbook vendor as he stink-eyes Tugum. He won't narc on you for now.
Kazal walks back over, like he was actually planning to buy it anyway, but wanted the guy to make sure that it was understood that we were getting something out of it.
Oh, did you guys make friends?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I don't make
Well, best
friends
not
with
start
drug
now.
addicts, Azriel, and all these students are drug addicts.
You were the one that wanted us not. You know what? Never mind.
I'm not an addict. I can stop whenever I want.
Grebella, as you walk over a little bit more to the east of the Obsidian Halls, there is a commotion to the north. A lot of the students are gathered around the heavy oaken table that's situated in the center of the room, and there is a very burly, muscled V'Aki man standing behind the table. And across the table are a bunch of very thick and intricate-looking dark armor, leathers that are blackened and set with obsidian stones, plate armor that comes with spiked pauldrons and accompanied by thick ornamental helmets. The muscular V'Aki is gesturing very wildly to the students around him, suggesting that they all try on the various pieces of armor. And he's getting very excited about, as the students are wearing some things, mostly as a novelty. Most of these students wear robes and other things for spellcasters. They're putting on the plate as some sort of game or... Well, you're not sure, but everyone seems to be in a good mood.
And that's the PE coach. Is
Yeah.
that what I'm seeing? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, is this only for the class, or you selling any of that?
The PE coach turns to you, Grebella, as you approach with his hands on his hips. He lets out a very boisterous laugh. No, it is not just for the students. Go on, try something on. See if it suits your fancy. Why, you, my broad-shouldered lass, looks like you could wear anything on this table. Go on, see if it is to your liking. Well, you can find a passion in you to bring out. He smiles, genuinely enjoying his job.
Goodness.
Now, some of these things, like the plate mail, he gestures, require a bit more muscle and practice. He's talking to some of the students as they put on gauntlets and think that is also very cute. There's also a serpent-tailed Vanti here, who seems to be trying on bracers, as his serpentine hands do not fit in the metal gauntlets. The PE coach turns to you once again, Grebella. Now tell me, what kind of sports are you into?
No, I just beat the crap out of everything.
Ah, boxing! He nods, understandingly.
Sure. I box with this.
She holds out her mace.
Ah, his eyebrows shoot up. Ah, a trained weapon master. Well, he, gestures, if some of these test items tickle your fancy, I do have some finals in the back. I'm willing to part with them for, a bit of a price.
He has what in the back? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Like duplicates, like he has the same item, it's just not a tester.
All the stuff he has is not better than what I have, except for the fire resistance. And I can't afford it.
Is that greatsword not really good for you? Like it's just 46 damage.
That is pretty amazing. But do we have 1,200 gold between all of us?
Well, Azrael will happily donate 180 gold to the cause of Grebella hitting things harder. Actually, Azrael sees Grebella eyeing
The sword, yeah.
the sword. Hello, very buff swole person. Excuse me.
Hello!
Hi.
How can I help you?
Can I get let's see.
What class can I sign you up for today?
I do
Oh,
have
I don't-
like an extra +1 club and a crossbow that I'm not using a whole lot of that we could try to bargain with. by
I
the
don't
way.
really care about any classes or clubs. Here, what will this give me? And Azrael holds out a 5,000 gold piece diamond, one of her two.
Oh,
Dear God, Azrael.
Can I get that sword? The really big one.
You know what?
he takes the diamond.
Maybe the sword and that fire resistance leather. Can you wear that, Azrael?
Oh no, the studded one, like the one with like the little pretty studs on it. That Tugum, wouldn't you look lovely in that?
I look lovely in everything, buddy.
He kind of is
feel like we
stammering
could
at the
get-
diamond.
I feel like we could get more than the sword, but
And whatever else is
Tazo!
appropriate. I actually don't know what you guys are wearing, but I
What
have
kind
two
of clothes
5,000
can you
gold
wear?
diamonds.
Yes, he tucks the diamond into his robes. My friends, you can help yourself to anything that fits you here. Please, do not go out into V'Akaris without being protected.
Can you wear any of the clothes Kozlo and Tugum, and are they better than what you got, or at least the resistance might be worth it for you?
Well, first of all, you should take the great sword.
Yes. Can I just grab it? think.
I will put it in your inventory for you. He will not do anything but sell it to you, unfortunately.
And the
Just a
short
moment.
the short sword ain't bad. I don't know if any of you can wield that as well.
I assume the
think any
studded
of us-
leather. Yeah, I don't know if anybody uses.
I wear leather. How much AC is this? This is
Well, studded leather. You wear leather. Studded leather is going to be an extra AC. This has fire resistance on it, and is it also +1? I can't actually read the end of it.
Yes.
It is.
So that actually would be 2 extra armor class, I think, for you, Tugum, and it'll give you fire resist.
And I don't know if Kozlo
Okay,
can
then
wear
yeah, I'll
the
take it.
regular leather.
All right,
I
Tugum.
mean,
I don't
I'm
know what
already
Kozlo
wearing
is.
studded leather +1, so
I'm wearing just leather +1, which is light armor. So
Tugum, do you want the studded leather?
sure.
Yeah, studded is
Okay.
also light, but like statistically, it's a little heavier. So
Okay.
you don't get as much dex bonus, I think. But I don't think it's going to affect you. What is your dex bonus?
Terrible. I don't know.
Okay, then you're fine.
He's a +1. His dex
Okay,
is
yeah,
13.
unless you were like ridiculously dexterous, like the difference between leather and studded is probably better for you.
All right, Tugum, I have put armor of fire resistance, studded leather in your inventory and equipped it. You will probably have to attune to it.
Can I sell you this crossbow and this club that I have? I don't have a lot of use for him at the moment, and a little more coin to peruse some other people's wares could be very useful for our upcoming,
Why, of course, I could take them off your hands and we'll donate them to the gym and the students can swing them around a little bit.
Grebella, how much? Like, what? Can you show me what you have real quick?
Like the stuff I have in my
That you're selling.
was this, and then that.
Okay.
They're not crazy great, and I could use some gold. So
Kozlo, did you want studded leather fire resistance +1?
If there's a second one, that would technically be like it's the same as what I have, but with the fire resistance.
Yeah, I will give you one, as Azrael seems to have footed the bill for this round of armor.
You'll
yeah.
have to delete one of the diamonds in my inventory, Christina. It won't actually go away.
All right, 1 second. I'm putting Kozlo's clothes on.
I'm just letting you. When it comes time to settle up the bill.
All right, Kozlo, I have equipped you with some fire-resistant studded leather.
Just
Azrael, I'm
means
gonna foot
only
the
one
bill.
person can die on the dungeon. The next
Yes.
dungeon run.
I mean, I could donate them, but I am just looking to get even a small amount of coin.
He turns over the club +1 and the hand crossbow in his hands. Well, this is a mighty fine club. I've never seen a club like it. It's fine and
Yeah,
balanced.
Okay, when
and
you
you
said
really
that,
killed Azrael.
Tugum casts distort value on the club as he's looking at it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Well, this is some group participation right here.
This is what Tugum's great at, is swindling vendors. Like,
So this was retrieved from a vampire's house where these giant what were they?
It was the oh god, what are the horned things called? I can't brain today.
oh, the Minotaur that cut me in half.
Yeah, a giant minotaur. They worked for a vampire.
The great Duke Talus. May have
Yeah.
heard of him. We slayed him.
Ah, a
Yeah,
vampire
lots of,
slaying club. Why did
Yeah.
you bash his head in with this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She totally did not.
among other things.
Incredible.
Yeah, and some skeletons and some other minotaurs, and it was a whole thing.
I won't. Don't tell the students. I don't think I'll donate this one. I think I'll hang this up above my mantle.
Heck yeah.
Ah,
Sir, what was your name again? Does he have a name?
it is Krolix.
Krolix, buddy. Can I call you Crowley? What she just gave you here is probably, or will, if not already known, will be known as one of the greatest weapons that this land has ever seen. And for her to offer it to you is a great honor. So I would really appreciate it if you gave her the true value for that club.
Make me a persuasion check, Tugum. This could go either way.
I can't put it in the trade area for some reason.
Perhaps not your best attempt at trying to up the value of the club, but as Krolix looks it over, he is nodding in respect, mostly at what Grebella is saying as opposed to Tugum trying to sweeten the deal. Ah, yes, well, it is a fine club, I tell you what. He looks at Grebella, and he says, I'll give you 1,200 gold for this fine weapon.
Absolutely works for me. And you know what? I'll throw in the crossbow for free. For one of your students.
Ah, you are too kind.
I, for some reason, cannot hand those things to him. It's not my...
But that's okay. I'll just
Trade
delete it
inventory.
from your inventory. The club
Yeah,
+1 goes
Club
away,
+1 and the...
and the hand crossbow are both gone. Fantastic. This crossbow will be immediately donated to gym class.
Hand to him the bolts that I have. Oh god, why can't I do the trade? Here it is.
I'm excited for this gym class that includes crossbows. Absolutely could not be a bad
I
idea.
kinda
at
wanna
all.
stay and go back and go to school.
I sent you a trade request too.
Yes, it's like dodgeball, but if you
Okay.
can dodge a bolt, you can dodge a ball.
I wanted to give you these crossbow bolts.
Spectate trade.
Spectate trade. Oh, whoa, as I spectate what's happening here. All right, some crossbow bolts being given. Very good. Oh, thank you for your. Oh, please. He gestures to Azrael. Kind person.
Yes.
Your generous donation to our House of Learning is greatly appreciated. Tell me your name, and I shall put you on the plaque for donators of the school in your honor.
Oh,
Oh. All of our names.
As you wish.
One moment.
Please, write it down so I don't have any spelling errors.
Wait, do we have a team name?
Azrael starts writing down the names of all of her ghosts.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
And we wait, and we wait.
Yeah, it's not all of us, it's all of that.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And we
Oh,
wait.
shit. I'm gonna have to unattune to something. Crap.
Jesus, what are you attuned to?
And
I have one thing
wait.
attuned.
I have my mace, my armor, and then this crystal I just picked up, which I might have to give to somebody else.
I was
now.
attuned to the thing I was wearing that I replaced with. Do I have to attune again?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. You'll have to attune to the new armor.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, if it was about attuning to the new stuff, you do, yeah.
So just to be clear, both Tugum and Kozlo got an armor upgrade, and Grebella got the fucking sick ass great
The
sword of
sword?
like
Mhm.
holy shit, dealing all of the damage.
That is correct. Azrael, did you want anything off of, did you want to try any armor from the PE coach?
Oh no, I'm good, thank you. I wouldn't be able to walk in it.
There are, he counts, there are so many names. Is this an estate? A house, perhaps, that we should honor? But perhaps it would be shorter if we just put your house name.
Carlo,
Oh,
just
no,
go ahead and
that's
write.
just me.
You can just go write Tugum and Friends.
No, don't write Tugum and friends. Tugum, you're not on that list.
that's all of its friends. Well, never mind.
It's important that you spell the last one exactly as I have it written, or she'll get very upset.
I would
Okay, bye.
not dare to misspell it. Cheers, and thank you for your generous donation to the Obsidian Hall's physical education program.
So this just means that if you're going to die, you need to die early, because the second person who dies is going to come back as a zombie. So don't die, or die quick.
Oh my god, look who we have over here.
Meanwhile, in the corner, the west corner of the room, a student, a Vanti student with a black eye and various bruises on the fleshy parts of their skin, sits in a familiar corner. They look up as you approach. Yes, you don't have to ask. I got beaten up by the broom. I know. Please don't talk so loud. My head is killing me.
What were you doing to make the broom mad, buddy?
I don't know. I think I was truant. Maybe I was like late for class. They were just so aggressive. I've never seen them like that. Ugh,
Yeah, sometimes here we notice that these brooms just come flying like a bat out of hell. You never see them coming.
He sighs. Man, the last one made me fall down on my best wand. I snapped it right in half. He fishes around in his pocket and pulls out in a length of obsidian that almost looks like an icicle. But when that broom was beating me up, all I heard was crunch, crunch, and I knew it was my wand. And I haven't been able to find anyone who's willing to give up just a tiny mending spell in order to fix it. Listen, hey, do you know how to mend things? He looks up at you. Would you be able to
Grebella
save
looks
me
at
from
Coslo.
having to go and fix this?
What do you got for it, buddy? Maybe one of our friends here knows it. But we're about to head out on an adventure. You got anything that maybe could help one of us?
Listen, I'll give you last year's model. It's still good. It's got some charges left.
Yeah, so why don't you go take a look?
For free. I mean, a wand's a wand, right? It still functions. I don't know how many charges it's got left, but you'll have to take a chance.
No, we won't have to take a chance. You don't know how many charges are left in a wand? And you're wondering why yours is broken? It's no wonder that the brooms are beating you up, man. You need to go back to class and stay there.
The student, Tugum, you can roll persuasion or investigation if you like. Or, excuse me, intimidation if you like. He backs up. Listen, buddy, I don't know why you're being so hostile, but, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should get back to class. I'll try and find somebody to fix my stuff later.
When he turns, I just shout, "Look out, a broom!"
Oh, we didn't want to do the really trivial thing to get a free wand? Oh, okay. Well, that seems like a wise decision.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Kazo.
What?
I figure you might be able to do something with this, and I've just kind of been holding on to it.
I'm gonna stop real quick. While Grebella and Coslo are trading. Go ahead. Grebella, what are you slipping Coslo?
The red Borean shard.
Ooh, nice.
I figure you can make something better out of that for our upcoming whatevers.
Kazo just kind of looks at it a little bit. Like he still doesn't really understand how these things work.
The magical crystal seems to pulse with energy that is stored within it. It may take some practice or some teaching from someone who knows how to extract the magic from these crystals.
Also, does somebody want my necklace now that I'd have to unattune my Mace of Terror, and I'm not ready to let go of it yet.
We do
have
like
to
the
let
Mace
go
of
of it.
Terror.
Yes, I can't attune another item to myself.
Tugum, you sit in front of a door that has previously not been opened by you or your party. What are you doing?
Oh lord.
I'm going to do an investigation.
Sure.
Oh god.
Alright, Tugum, while the party is momentarily distracted and passing around goods, you slowly and cautiously walk up to the door and press your ear against it, trying to listen for the voices beyond. You hear Peya's familiar voice echoing from within. She is significantly louder than who she is talking to. It's another female voice, and you swear in between hearing Peya's very resonant echo.
As Pega's typical voice echoes through the chamber.
You hear the distinct sound of lute strings being plucked.
Okay. Lute strings?
Mm-hmm. Somebody's playing music in there with Peya.
Well, you know I love a good show. I'm going to open the door. Or
The
attempt to
door-
open the door.
The door is
Attempt
locked.
to open the door. I knock on the door.
Yeah.
Or pound on the door of some kind, I don't know. Oh, knocking action of some kind.
Bop, 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 bop. There's a long pause, and the sound of music beyond ceases. And the door unlocks. And opens.
Greetings, Stugum.
What's up? Is this a concert in here?
Pea looks over at the other woman that's in the room.
No, we were resolving the remaining issue with the coalesced soot elementals. We were trying to figure out a way to best soothe the students who suffer from severe migraines and withdrawals from the drugs. It is not something I wish to trouble you with.
I pull out my bagpipes and kind of like hold them up like, I don't know. He's playing that lute. Got these bagpipes. Probably the greatest bagpipe player in town.
Except me.
Tugum like doesn't like move his body and just like closes his eyes and goes, also, and Azrael's really good at bagpipes too.
I don't know why. I don't have any breath.
Tugum is just like sitting there like eyes closed, just like sighing to himself like, yeah, I don't know, but he's good at it.
You did bring this on yourself. You did insist that they try bagpipes.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, thanks, Azrael.
The
You're welcome,
consideration
Tugum.
that mortals enjoy the sounds of soothing music has been offered.
She gestures to the woman behind her.
Earth singer Erba was offering to play some music in order to put the souls at ease.
Erba looks up from her lute and makes a kind of a cheesy smile and waves. Hey.
What's going on? I'm Tugum. I play these wonderful bagpipes, but Azrael, behind me, motions to Azrael, also plays bagpipes. So if you need more of a beat, it's my bagpipes away, and I pull out my... Pull out my war gong. Sick beats.
Erba stifles a chuckle. Oh, that's a very interesting variety of instruments you have there. Were you also a bard?
Were a bard? I am a bard.
She smiles and strums her lute a little bit. Well, were you interested in perhaps putting on a little bit of a concert for the students? You know, heighten their, lift the mood a little bit.
I mean, for the right price, I could help out. Yeah.
Oh, well, this is a charity thing. You see, the students didn't really ask to be drugged, right? So we would just kind of play some soothing music in order to make some of their migraines go away, or, you know. She shrugs.
Yeah, I know, and those students would still be under the heavy influence of drugs if it wasn't for me and my friends here. And, you know, it seems like you guys are having a little problems finding the right subject or beat to help your students out. But, yeah, you know, whatever. It's fine. Have hungover, drugged up students. No, it's fine. Fine.
It is normal the mortal wishes to be compensated for his time, Erba. Perhaps if he performs to your liking, we can pull something from the vault that would appease him. But note, Tugum, the well-being of our students comes first. If you do not succeed in your task, you will not be compensated. Thus is the understanding mutual.
I mean, yeah, but maybe you should have thought of the well-being of your students before they were all drugged. But yeah, sure, yeah, whatever. When I solve your problems again, I expect to be compensated. Not a problem. In agreement.
I look forward to your next incarnation that has the keen ability for hindsight.
Peya shuts the door.
Damn, not even a fucking sound check or a practice session. Okay.
It seems like they will entertain your offer later.
Well, do we have everything that we need to go destroy this skull and save Grebella's immortal soul? And everybody else?
And probably every, I was gonna just check over here towards the front, and then, I'm good to go, but it sounds like two coming as a gig.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't given a set time. They didn't look at my rider. I mean, I don't even know what's going on around here. Man, Bard College is just so much better than this.
Grebella's kind of looking around to see if there's any other students looking like they might be selling things. Or
Oh no,
have anything
Kozlo is left
interesting.
behind in the hall. Here he comes.
I'm coming.
Fast as his little feet can carry him.
Grebella, make me a perception check, please.
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh,
that was
nice.
better than I assumed.
You stand in the center of the hallway of the Obsidian Halls and look around, getting your bearings as well as listening for anything odd. Behind you, I should say here, towards this door, it sounds like Annalie is giving a class, some sort of lecture, probably on seismomancy. A student next to you is rifling very loudly through some documents. It looks like she's lost something. However, with the 16, what catches your eye the most is the elbow of a student very, very far to the south, who is kind of hiding around the corner, but only their elbow and ankle seem to be in view.
It's going to peek.
Grebella, no stealth, you just walk up.
Well, we'll hug the wall a little bit and do one of these.
Okay, alright.
Wasn't the greatest.
Grebella, you begin to walk more quietly down the hall, listening for these hushed voices that are talking around the corner. They appear to be laughing slightly to each other. There is a more masculine and a more feminine voice, and they're talking to each other in low tones. They seem to be dotted with random bursts of laughter. Of course. And the last time he did that, they don't seem to notice you. I can't believe I've wasted so much time in that class. Can
What are you doing?
They look up. Nothing. We're just hanging out. She looks around. What are you doing?
Trying to collect some things before I head off on an adventure. And, was looking to see if you guys were up to anything over here. Other than either flirting or gossiping, whichever one of that was.
Yeah, you want to partake in a little flirting and gossiping? She pats the stairs.
Oh,
Grebella turns bright red.
I mean,
It's all right. Come on, have a seat.
He kind of looks at the people behind or crew behind her and just
No, it's all right.
kind of gives a weird thumbs up and sits down.
What's
okay.
your name? Come on, what's your name?
It's Grebella.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Grebella. I'm Charlindra.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
Thank you. I am a senior. I have been here for 4 years, and honestly, I'm looking forward to getting out. My major is currently in, tectonic seismomancy.
Oh, you take the worm lady's classes. She's very nice.
She nods. I've learned how the various plates under the earth shift, and I have a very good working knowledge of many of the lava flow routes that snake and tunnel under Arctis.
Oh, would you have a map that doesn't look like it's been drawn by a kobold of this that could be acquired?
She laughs. Oh, well, I've got a few of those in my textbooks, but if you're ever looking for a specific region, I could most certainly help you out. But listen, I don't want to talk too much about class. We're just here to hang out. Do you, are you cool?
Oh yeah, so cool.
Charlindra nods. Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Get to know each other a bit.
I don't remember everything from my past. I'm a Earth Genasi, so your little seismomancy thing's kind of interesting to me. I've heard there are some Genasis around here, and I was kind of hoping to get to meet or talk to one of them before I left, but it's kind of been a busy time. We kind of had to kill one of your.
What was Vera like? Professor's janitor or something?
She was a. Well, I guess she just worked there. So, employee, former teacher.
Former teacher that kind of went nutso with the drugs that were floating around everywhere.
Oh, Charlindra leans forward. Really, is that what happened? Why, I heard that Vera had taken a fatal dose of the drug and gave her a heart attack. Are you telling me that's not true?
Oh no, she went nuts. And she
What?
you see that goblin way over there?
Oh, what goblin? Oh, wait,
Oh,
she looks around the corner. Oh, the little green one with the bug eyes.
Yeah, she had like a stalker crazy level crush on him, and
What? On a goblin? She looks out. I wonder what she saw in him.
well, he's very good at blowing things up. It's actually really cool.
Oh, if she did have some propensity for blowing things up, as I recall. How weird. Oh, that's some juicy gossip. Oh, Grebella. She slaps. She slaps your knee. No, you're telling me you were the one who put down Vera?
Yeah, I had a little help from my friends, but yeah, we kind of Kazu doesn't deserve a crazy lady like that, so we tried to tell her no multiple times, and then the drugs just made her nuts, so we kind of had to, beat the crap out of her.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you. Beat it. She turns to the person next to her and they leave.
Oh, I found the cool kid, guys.
Well,
Oh, I didn't know you were looking for me, Grebella.
so you put down a rogue teacher who went psycho on earth elemental drugs? That's the
Yeah.
best thing I've ever heard. She smiles. I like you, Grebella. You're a Genasi. But why are you looking for other Genasi? Is it some sort of secret pact or what?
Oh,
family thing?
I'm a reborn, so I don't remember everything that happened in my first life, and I kind of want to, see if my family or anybody else is around, but since I've come back, I haven't really had time to. I kind of fell straight into working and adventuring to make money to get there, and then well, it eventually ended me up here.
It sounds like coming back and doing all that stuff. It's so stressful. Have you just thought about, taking some time to yourself?
Yeah, I'm hoping after we, finish this next thing we're working on.
Grebella's kind of shifty about talking about the skull.
Which is very important. We're gonna go see some important people about it, but maybe after that, it'd be nice to go relax. Maybe sit in a quiet cave with a bunch of my friends in gold.
She awkwardly says.
Oh, well, that sounds pretty nice, actually. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't have to gather up a bunch of gold and put it in your bedroom to, have a good time. She pulls something out of her pocket and hands it to you. And listen, this'll make you feel pretty good, even though you are a reborn.
Oh? It'll even do something to me?
She nods. It's, part physical, part magical, but all mental. She taps her head. As long as whatever's in here is still working, it'll work. She grins, even on resistant people like me.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about your background.
Well, like I mentioned, I'm a senior, and I wanted to get into seismomancy because I was very interested in how the Earth moved. When was the last time you've had your world rocked, Grebella? She smiles at you. Grebella, make me an insight check.
Jesus Christ.
She flirting with me?
Grebella kind of leans around the corner to Tukum, like, she doesn't know what to do.
She laughs at her own joke and passes on it without a beat. Oh, I kid. We have fun here. You don't have to. She sighs.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Grebella,
Yeah.
do you want to, chill out with me? She shakes the small leather satchel. I've got something for every mood.
I'm like practicing my song, like in my head, like kind of like listening to my song in my head. And as I turn the corner, I'm like, Grebella, are you doing drugs?
We're just talking.
Oh yeah, I've just met Grebella here. She's, look at her. She, Charlindra looks at Grebella from toe to head.
Grebella is blushing, and it's very obvious.
How tall is Grebella again? She's like 6'10" or something?
Something ridiculous. I can't remember offhand.
Grebella came over here looking for something, and, I've offered her a few things. But none of them seem to be what exactly she's looking for.
Mr. Dugam's into some stuff like that, though.
Yeah, Grebella, but you know what? These aren't... The things that I'm into aren't for you to do by yourself. They are better in group settings. Tugum is clearly just like leaning into the peer pressure here and not at all siding with Grebella and trying to peer pressure her. Can I like Tugum like looks at what the student has? Can I like inside to see if I would know what kind of drugs she has or what she's offering Grebella, I should say?
She does not have anything in her hand right now, as she's slipped it back into her pocket as you have arrived, so she does not have anything visible for you to take a look at. She's just smiling at you sweetly, as if they weren't talking about drugs and other shenanigans. I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm Tugum. I'm the cool one.
She turns back to Grebella. So, like I was saying, the tectonic studies were always very interesting because not only did we get to see how the tunnels shifted as the core worms burrowed underneath Arctis, but we got to see how the flow of lava shifted and eventually made its way into regions like Borealis. And if you're asking, what does someone with tectonic experience actually do? Well, my end goal is to help move some of the lava flows that are carefully spiderwebbed underneath Arctis into other warmer climates and make them more habitable for people who don't like the cold. Much like how Borealis was formed over a spiderwebbing series of tubes that heated hot springs that made Borealis a very desired vacation destination.
No.
She nods. And so, being able to control the lava, or perhaps plan out these flows, will give you an idea of where these premium properties may spark up. And someday I would love to own a hot spring of my own. She smiles.
Oh,
That
sounds really nice.
I do love soaking in a hot spring, but it would be nice to make a little bit of a business out of it. Because it's not just about the temperature of the water, right? It has to be warm enough to pacify even the most raucous fire elemental, but cool enough to not boil the flesh off of, well, someone like Tugum. She looks over at Tugum.
Hugo's getting so roasted, Jesus.
You should hire somebody that, until you can get the lava shifts, you should.
And Grebella kind of lights up one of her hands just a little bit, not enough to hurt anything, but just kind of show off a little bit.
Oh.
Her like burning hands type thing.
And then they could adjust the temperature to your client,
She nods. Absolutely. We are on the exact same page.
Man,
Do you like hot springs, Grebella?
I'm starting to like them more and more, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I ever build my hot spring empire, you should come out and give it a try and see if it's suitable for Ganassi standards.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's the name of Kozlo? Is it just Kozlo's Den?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Causes Den.
there's a place, called Kozlo's Den. I hang out there quite a bit if you want to, ever send me a letter or a message or, whatever.
Oh, she pats her pockets and sighs, and she holds up a empty hand, and a quill forms in the midair. It is a red, almost flaming quill, and it seems to write arcane letters in nothing. Oh, yes, where is this located? I would love to come visit.
Grebella gives like a brief description of where it is.
Maginox. Oslo's Den. All right. Well, if you've got a good business empire, maybe, she shrugs, someday we could even combine our forces. A bed and breakfast, a drink in a hot tub. What could be better than having a nice hot toddy in a hot spring?
Tugum, go get Kozlo. I bet he will love hot tubs at his bar.
So this whole time, while she was talking shit to Tugum, I was scribbling lyrics in preparation for my my show. And I close it and I go, yeah. And at Kozlo's Den, we're always looking for new waitresses if your hot spring plan for elementals doesn't pan out. And he walks away to go get Kozlo.
Damn.
Don't mind him. He's used to getting all the attention and
Kozlo,
yeah.
Grebella's talking to some student who wants a job as a waitress at your bar since she stole your last bartender. If you want to go down there and talk to him.
She makes a dismissive gesture with her hand. I've learned to ignore men 25 years ago.
You know, I never thought about it, but it's probably a great plan.
She laughs. Well, you know, as a reborn, well, you have really all the time in the world. I wonder how long you could sit in a hot tub.
Probably a long time. Kazo, come here.
Huh?
Don't you think your den could use some hot tubs? I hear that's all the rage on, you know, for people to come look at people in hot tubs.
Kaza, like, one eye blink at a time.
You mean like for making soup?
Well, I mean, no, it's more like, you know, you have the room with the pretty ladies in it?
Are they making soup?
No, they're being pretty in smaller outfits in water.
Oh, so they are making soup.
You seem to really like soup. Have you ever eaten
don't
soup in a hot
understand.
tub?
You never been in a hot spring or a hot tub, Kazo?
Yeah, that's how we make soup.
Oh, he's talking about that Maginox Girl bathwater.
Oh, I've heard of that stuff.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
I heard it killed a man.
Probably, honestly.
I mean,
Uh,
who would
A
drink
weak
that?
man.
Truly.
Yeah, I don't know. Some dudes are into some weird shit, man.
Well, that should be a standard. If a man does not have the constitution enough to drink my bathwater, then I want nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
She just kind of looks at Kazu like this is all a really great idea.
So, are these two, she gestures at Tugum and Kazo, friends of yours?
Yeah, Kazo's the one I was telling you that's really good at, you know, setting things on fire and stuff.
Oh, yeah, oh, right. The little green one.
It's
Right,
his den, actually.
She makes a face. And this one? Pointing a thumb at Tugum.
Anyway, Kazo. Kazo's the one that owns the den, actually.
Oh, Kozlo. Well, I should have known a goblin would be a savvy businessman.
Yeah.
Kozlo, have you ever thought of a joint business venture?
Is that legal here?
Of course, she laughs. Listen, I was just telling your friend Grebella I'm a fourth-year student about to graduate, and I want to open a hot spring. And she says you have a bar or a den. Do you want to, I don't know, drink booze for the rest of your life in a hot tub, soaking your cares away?
It's a really weird way to make soup, but I could consider it.
I'm going to have to look into this soup fixation. Is this something popular with goblins?
Yeah, that's how we make soup.
Hot water and people.
You know, for a
Oh.
fourth-year student about to graduate, you sure don't know anything about goblins or soup.
I'm going to ignore him from now on. Charlindra turns her back to Tugum.
You can ignore me, but you can't ignore the truth. So go ahead.
She's studying lava flows and, like, seismomancy. Why does she need to know about soup?
That's basically rock soup.
You know,
Well,
he has
yeah.
a point.
But also, goblins don't really hang around the lava because of how hot it is, so, you know, it makes sense. Kazo's really cool, though.
I like how this is also turning into Tugum ruins your third social encounter, part 3.
I didn't ruin anything. She was rude to me first. Freaking mean girled me.
She did. She hot girl college lesbian mean girled you. It was great.
So, Grebella, you know, I would really love to continue our conversation about, you know, how the world rocks.
Soup.
Yes.
She looks like also like stop, please.
I've got a 15-minute break.
Oh,
Takes longer than that to make soup.
Not if you've got a pressure cooker.
Grebella is like bright red and doesn't know what to do. She needs somebody to step in.
Hey, Charlinda, if you're a drow, how come you're blue?
Listen, I'm going to pay you $5 to fuck off. She goes over to Tugum and Kozlo, and she slips something into both of your hands. 1 second.
That was the answer I was looking for, but okay.
It just has people that are blue.
All right, Tugum. 1 second. I need to adjust the quantity of this in your inventory. Tugum, she passes you a small leather pouch. It has a very small quantity of sand in it. I'm also going to give it to Kozlo. If you look in your inventory for blue sand, you should both find it. It is a consumable.
You know what, Charlinda? I was wrong about you. I love drugs, therefore I love you.
Wonderful. Now, why don't you go love yourself somewhere else?
Tugum hits back with just a little bit of sass. By the way, raise your hand if you've ever been personally victimized by V'Akaris.
She raises her hand slowly.
Everybody raises their hand.
As I walk away, she's with her grill. I go, she doesn't even go here.
I'm gonna go find some soup.
And we will say Grebella will take Charlinda's offer for 15 minutes of stuff and things.
All right, Grebella, you receive also something from Charlindra.
Oh God, is
she
it
does.
chlamydia?
It's the crab. It's crabs. Giant crab.
But we can put it in the soup. No.
Oh God, it's a crab boil.
Sorry, I had to.
As you and Charlindra have a private discussion about the tectonic plates, she leaves you with
Wink.
a wink,
The
wink.
tectonic plates of a bed.
She leaves you with a quantity of fey dust. It is meant to be inhaled and is most certainly a drug. However, if you do imbibe this drug, and she gives you 4 quantities of it, you'll gain advantage on history and arcana checks until you take a long rest. That's it. It's all upside. However, it has unknown side effects.
I love a good unknown.
It's
side
all
effect.
upside except for the downsides.
Well, I mean, that's drugs. Yeah, you feel great. You feel amazing. Until the next day. Meanwhile, up over in the other side of the school, Azrael, a student, is crying. And she's crying very loudly on the shoulder of another student. The student is trying to comfort her. There, it's okay, it's alright, it's 1 F. My GPA. I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
I don't think they have any soup.
Tugum turns the corner and sees the student crying, and he's like, nope.
Azrael sits there uncomfortably for a minute.
Would Azrael be uncomfortable? Would he have the emotion to feel discomfort?
Azrael would stand there uncomfortably for other people.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh God, a social cringer.
Oh God. The student, comforting her friend, glances over at Azrael briefly, turns back, and turns very quickly over at Azrael and kind of gives you a dirty look. Why? What are you staring at?
Oh, well, if you failed your class, you could blame it on all the drugs you've been taking. Everybody's been taking lots of drugs here. You were all drugged.
But I just don't understand.
Because you were drugged.
The student continues to comfort her very ailing friend. Well,
Okay, bye.
Wait. I can't blame it all. Like, my GPA has been garbage for a couple years now, and my mom decided to stop paying my tuition if I don't shape up, and I've totally, last year I did better, but she's making me pay for everything, and she opens a vial at her, there's some vials at her hips, and she pulls them off and kind of hands them to you very wildly. Buy my potions!
Oh, I thought they were drugs.
No, I'm failing alchemy, and I just can't get some of these recipes right, and some of them, they do what they were intended. Like, they're not gonna kill you, they're just not good enough to pass.
Okay.
So, do you want them? I'll sell them to you for super cheap. I gotta pay my tuition, come on.
You want to sell me your failing alchemy potions?
Well, like I said, they won't kill you. They'll just, they're just a little watered down, that's all. Like, the concentrations are a little off.
Oh.
They're not failed, they're just not up to par. That's what my mom tells me.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really tough. Kid, there.
So I've got this one. It's a healing potion. It's watered down, but I've got a bunch of them. I just couldn't get the I just couldn't get it right.
Did you try not adding water when you watered them down?
What do you mean?
Well, you said that they're watered down. Did you try to not add extra water?
Well, yes, of course I did just try and not add extra water, and then I got this. She holds up another potion, and it looks very different from the potions of healing. 1 second, I'm gonna link it.
This one looks a little chunky.
It's I call it thick water. I don't even know if it does anything, but
Thick water.
And you want to sell that to me?
Well, okay, so after, you drink it, you burp up a couple bubbles, and they follow you around a little bit, and then they, pop and disappear.
Okay, how much money do you want for your bubble water?
She looks at it. 400 gold?
I'm sorry, you want 400 gold for water that makes bubbles?
Well, it doesn't just make bubbles. The first one I did, it actually, I felt really lucky. Whenever I did something, it had, some sort of favorable outcome for me. And then one of the bubbles popped. I don't know if it's, just giving me some favor, but I tried to replicate the horrible mistake I did with the healing potion, and, I've only been able to do it once.
Have you tried drinking this potion to then make other potions good? And then thus not be a failing alchemist?
She looks down at the potion, looks back up at you. But if I do that, then I won't be able to pay my tuition.
But you would be able to not fail?
But it doesn't matter if I don't have a class to go back to.
This is very cyclical logic, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I literally lack the brain cells to process this. They just don't exist anymore.
Please, I could drink this one, but I can't replicate it with any sort of, consistency.
Right. Well, then why? Okay, yes. Do you have anything else? I'm not sure I want your bubble water. Maybe you should keep that one and try to remake more bubble water until you figure it out, and then you can make infinite bubble water.
Well, I've also tried to replicate the natural fire resistance of the V'Aki, and well, turns out when nobody really needs it around here, what people actually want is the ability to move unimpeded within lava or magma. They don't want to be resistant
I'll buy
to
that
fire.
one. I'll take that one.
Yeah, I've got a few of these. I've also got one that'll give you enough indigestion that'll make you barf up slag.
Nope, not really my thing. I'll take the one that makes me burn less. Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want the slag barf?
I'm very positive I don't want to barf slag. Thank you.
It's a fun party trick. Come on, I've got
No,
a scholarship.
I have friends who do I have friends who do it. Yes. You should go talk to the PE teacher about some kind of scholarship. I just made a sizable donation.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. I guess I could switch majors. Oh, my mom's gonna kill me.
Well, how about that less burny potion?
Oh yeah, here I've got 3 of them. They're 150 gold a pop.
I'll take one.
All right. You can double click on her if you want, and you can buy whatever potion you like.
Did that work? Well, now she has infinity platinum for some reason. That was weird. Okay, yeah, there worked.
Thanks.
I don't think she needs to worry about that tuition anymore.
Well, that helps.
Okay, great. I hope this doesn't kill me, and I hope you stop sucking at potion making or whatever.
Thanks.
Seriously though, you should try your bubble potion and use it to make more potions. Okay, bye.
Honestly kind of brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Grebella, 15 minutes pass, and Charlindra returns with you from her dorm room.
Well, that was, thank you?
She laughs. You don't need to thank me. Listen, if you're ever in the area, why don't you call me? I like you.
Yeah, you seem really cool too. And don't forget about the den. There's more secret stuff I can show you if you come to Kozlo's den, but I don't really want word getting out about my lair.
She tries to sound cool and sexy.
Oh well, don't worry. I won't tell anyone about your lair. Either one. She looks at you suggestively. However, if I'm ever in Maginox, I will most certainly look you up. Your business partners are a little... but, she shrugs, there's something about goblin ingenuity that it's always intrigued me. Something about soup. Maybe if I set up the hot tub so that they all circulate around a massive central cooking pot where everyone could soak and then drink and then eat at the same time.
Oh.
I would call it a hot tub pot. A hot pot tub.
Hot pot. Hot.
Hot. Well, I'm going to have to work on the name.
We'll figure it out, but yeah. And, I might know where you could get some some magical lava, but like I said,
She like elbows her playfully.
you gotta come visit me, but we'll definitely be back here. I'm really starting to like it down here.
Yeah, oh, you had mentioned you were going outside of the school and going on an adventure. Let me give you a little secret.
Okay.
She leans forward, kind of quiet. The Regent Lord has been very stressed lately, not just because of the Earth Elementals constantly banging on V'Akaris, but the fact that he is potentially one of the last true-blooded V'Aki of his line. She looks up at Grebella. Any attempt to wed or even show vested interest in the Regent Lord has met with the quick demise of his romantic interest.
So he likes people that play hard to get, and then when they're not hard to get, he's like, meh.
No, it's after they go on a first date, someone tends to disappear. Him or her.
That's...
Just be
Don't
careful.
like that.
If you're showing vested interest in helping the Regent Lord, watch your back.
Yep, no dates with that guy for sure. Amongst other things, but I appreciate the tip. Charlene D, I hope to see you soon, and thank you for this dust. I will definitely give it a go the next time I'm chilling out.
She like tries to wink and finger guns and nearly misses the wall.
Grebella, sorry, one other thing. She takes your
yeah?
elbow. And she looks at you very, very seriously. Grebella,
Yeah.
I'm being quite serious. The Regent Lord and the elementals that are outside the city are there to draw him out. They're there to kill him. And, the guards that were with the Regent Lord have already been compromised. If you are actually going to help him, she, gives you a very even look. I'm sorry, I'm not involved, but I am vaguely aware, through rumor and circulation,
Yeah.
that I don't want you to be disappeared. So, whatever's out there is not just after getting into V'Akaris.
You just out of curiosity, because I don't know the politics around here. Something happens to the Regent Lord, what happens then?
Well, after a dragon rampaged through old V'Akaris and took out most of the V'Aki royal line, the V'Aki, well, they're guardians, custodians of the gates to the elemental plane of fire, and it is a job they take very, very seriously. And if something were to happen to the Regent Lord or his line, that duty to keep these portals and these planes and these access points active will surely fall into disrepair.
Okay.
He is. He's just one of the front runners, and not front runner. Sorry, GM is thinking of the wrong word. Sorry. One of the people who have been tasked to ensure that V'Akaris sticks to their duty of protecting the portals of the elemental plane of fire. And without the Regent Lord or the V'Aki royal line, that destabilization will cause additional complications. And also, well, really one of the reasons why I kind of want to get the hell out of V'Akaris. It's too much drama.
It's, could be more than V'Akaris soon, and that's, one of the paths I'm on.
Nothing's ever easy, but, well, either way, I just want my hot tub.
Yeah, for real.
Be careful, and hopefully your friends will watch your back. She gives you a kind kiss on the cheek, if you allow it,
Yes.
and she waves you off.
Oh, goodness.
Grebella goes looking for her friend.
She watches you go.
How's it going, guys?
How is your soup?
Great.
Oh, speaking of soup, there's a very distressed alchemist student in there trying to sell their
You're
project.
crying.
Fair warning though, they didn't really get a good grade on them, so who really knows how well brewed they are?
My healing potions.
There was one that was kind of chunky though, and makes bubbles.
Well, like a chowder?
I guess so. I don't know what a chowder actually looks like, but
Kazo really wants some soup right now.
it looks
Damn,
like
this
how I
man
would
is hungry.
imagine chowder looks like. And she said that
Thick
she did really
water.
well when the bubbles popped in the chowder or something. Like, better than she expected to do on the thing. But also be careful because she's very, very emotionally distraught and kind of pushy. Nobody seems interested in chowder, so I suppose we're ready to
no
go.
one wants chowder. All right.
Yeah, you didn't make that sound very, appetizing or
You're
useful.
really not a great salesperson sometimes, Azrael.
Yeah, no offense, Azrael, I just...
She also had potions that just like do like the normal things, like heal you and stuff.
Oh, I still got a couple of those kicking around, but if anybody else needs one,
Good, because I'm strictly a post-mortem healer.
yeah, I don't want that.
For just a moment, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to go get a drink and use the restroom. I'll see you guys back at about 8:20.
Cool.
Sure.
All right, see you guys in a bit.
I worked really hard on that.
It's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever seen. I cannot wait. I'm looking at the clock like 2 minutes. Let's go.
The only thing is, like, I've been trying to like do like the timing with the song. It's gonna be way off. But I don't give a fuck.
I will let you choose the. Hold on.
Like I need the beat of the song in like the background, like while I actually do it. Like I need the beat. I'll listen to like on my end because I need to. But like my timing is just not good. So like I think it'll be fine. But like
I think it's amazing. This is like a Christmas miracle. Cannot wait for this to unfold.
Oh god. What? Huh?
oh, you guys weren't here? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It makes it so much sweeter.
Well, now I'm worried.
Back.
For the record, what's coming that I sent to Christina, she's already said is Christmas came early and it's the best thing ever. So
Oh god.
Oh, are we gonna get a Tugum original composition?
Something like that.
it's a Tugum
Nice.
it's a Tugum cover with updated lyrics.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, I'm terrified.
I don't think you should be, and I think Christina would agree with that statement.
You know what? I
You
don't
should be
tell people
hold
how
on.
to feel. I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
tell you how to feel.
You should be terrified at how bad my singing will be, but you have to imagine, obviously, that Tugum is a great singer, but me actually singing will be terrible because, yeah.
It's gonna be.
Let's just we need to flag this. We need to flag it for content later.
Lord.
Flip this shit.
There's been a lot of moments today.
Oh shit.
Shopping
been
moments are
great.
always the best for content.
The only thing that I'm actually worried is going to happen is I'm just going to like nat roll my performance on this after doing it, and it's going to be all for naught.
All right. As we all return back to Kaamos, various things have occurred. Tugum getting insulted by some of the resident V'Akaris students. Asriel not really comforting a crying student wailing about their scholarship in question. And Grebella, well... Grebella getting the hookup in more ways than one.
Wink.
Wink. Excuse me. Before we continue, it seems like to the north, the PE teacher is starting to clean up, getting most of the armor and weapons out of the way. They seem to be getting ready for a different performance.
You think this is your thing there, Tugum?
I hope so.
Well, yeah,
While your girlfriend was insulting me, I was looking for inspiration. Most of it came from Kozlo.
I was looking for soup.
Yeah, I was too.
I'm sorry, did I miss something with the soup?
I better girl who
Grebella,
likes.
someone who kept talking about soup, and now I got a craving for soup.
She's trying to use her lava stuff to make hot springs, hot tubs. And I said he should have it for the pretty ladies at his thing, and somehow that's soup to him.
Aren't most tubs hot? Don't you usually put hot things in tubs?
Yeah.
Azrael, remember that thing that I did with the one girl that one time?
You've done many things with many girls many times.
Though not too long ago with in the bar after the bar fight, my bar fight.
Mm-hmm.
That
I mean, you left with some girl.
Yeah. Grebella just did that with a student.
Grebella walked off with a student
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Cool.
But she's back now and didn't even bring us any.
Oh, I
The
got some
soup?
weird stuff that she gave me. It's some
Oh, you
sparkly
went-
powder.
You went to make soup. Oh, I see. I guess. I actually really don't understand, but it's fine.
Grebella, you gotta choose your words better when you start off with, yeah, she gave me something.
What? I said it was sparkly. I didn't say it was something weird.
Yeah, we've all gotten glitter on ourselves from, being too close, but yeah.
God damn it. I'm gonna go find somewhere to sit.
The students are beginning to situate themselves in the main hall, sitting down and preparing for the performance.
I take it.
Kind of-
I take it the top is like the front of the room, right?
That is correct.
Forgot how long this hall is.
It's pretty big.
Am I playing on? Oh yeah, there it is. I see her. Okay.
Christina's map's actual size.
Yeah, massive.
Oh, Grebella, shouldn't we be up in, the front row if we're going to cheer on Tukum?
What if he sucks, though?
Are
Then-
we planning on cheering?
Valid point. Okay. Azrael sits right down.
Tugum, the Earth Ganassi woman turns to you as you ascend the steps. She's sitting on a chair and tuning her lute. Oh, I wasn't sure you were actually gonna make it. Pull up a chair.
Wait, Is that her Ganassi with him? Okay, I'm moving closer.
And maybe we got off on the wrong foot. Peya mentioned that you were a transfer student from one of the nearby colleges. I'm a transfer too, but I've been here for a while. My name's Erba. What's your name?
I'm Tugum. I'm from the Bard College.
Which one?
Tugum, like, smiling through his teeth, but, like, dead in his eyes. College of Creation.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. She nods.
Wasn't not quite as good as the College of Whispers, but, you know, I made do.
Well, I also went to the College of Creation. She winks at you. My name's Erba. Erba Stonesunder.
I'm just Tugum. Just one name. Didn't bother with the last one.
I'm not really good at performing in front of crowds. Normally, I just kind of practice in front of, well, in the mountains. But
well,
the
good news is that I am. Good news is that I am, and I'm gonna kind of take the lead on this one, if you don't mind. Just need you to keep beat with me, and we'll bang this bad boy out and get these students. I mean,
well,
I personally find it a little weird. I find it a little weird that students were high and now they're not high, and that they don't get to be high for this because this is typical, you know, whatever. But you know, we'll see what we got.
Tugum, they're students, and listen, they all had a traumatic experience where, you know, these elementals sent in this dust, and now half of them have hangovers, and the other half are, well, cranky because they all have hangovers. So let's just make it about them, right?
Yeah, it'll be about them, and it'll be about how this problem happened and who's to blame, and you know, hopefully they'll understand that there was some magic involved, and you know, it's not their fault.
Oh, you're thinking of oh, you want to do like a story? Okay, all right, I can work with that. What key are we gonna be in, Tugum?
It's gonna be a B minor.
All right. She begins tuning. She begins to hum and sets a little bit of a beat, and kind of a very generic, almost bouncy tavern-like number. If you're thinking about regaling a tale, you want something exciting, something that'll stir the audience. Is that right?
It's always got to be exciting, or what are we doing here, Erba?
Oh. I like your attitude, Tugum. All right. So, now, are the war gong and what was the other instrument you said you had?
I do have the bagpipes, but as I will be singing, I will not be playing the bagpipes today. So we're gonna go just war gong and your lute.
Oh, all right. War gong. Is that a family heirloom? I dare say I've never met a master of the gong.
Not an heirloom, more of a plundered item from the corpse of somebody who wronged me.
I see. A true spinner of tales. Well.
Where'd you get the lute from?
She looks down. Family heirloom. In fact, my family comes from a series of caves that's underneath the Fey Forest, and the fairy queen had gifted my mother a special wood. She holds it up to you. It's called Heartwood.
Heartwood. Nice. I don't have a name for mine. That's kind of what nerds do.
Well, it means a lot to me, and, well, whenever I sing, it makes some of the flowers grow and the earth bloom around me. She smiles. It's something that the V'Aki don't get to see a lot. You know, flowers, earth, green grass.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. They like to be, you know, underground is hot, fire. Like, go up. Go up. Just go up.
The students are beginning to grow slightly impatient and are looking at their non-existent watches, waiting for the entertainment to start. Well, Tugum, I'll let you take the lead.
Alrighty. Obsidian Halls. Welcome, welcome. I know it's been a traumatic couple of days. Got a little hangover. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, this song's gonna fuck you up in a good way.
Woo!
This song goes out to the cause of all your problems, also named Kozlo and Vera Vaki, who we destroyed for you. You are all very welcome.
Yeah, get destroyed. Did he mean like he had sex with her? No, I think he meant.
No, I did not. But that lovely goblin in the front row, where is he?
Kozlo would like to use the hide action as a reaction. He's a goblin. He can actually do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me find the thing again.
All right, he's a little shy. He's a little embarrassed. We're not going to pick on Kozlo, but this song
Show
is
the
for him.
goblin!
So he'll use hide. I don't actually know how to use hide, but he's gonna like slink under
sitting-
the table.
He's
Make
sitting
me a
in front of
stealth
that.
check.
There it is.
A 21. Kozlo, you find a very easy place to hide underneath the table where no one can see you, thankfully. Show the goblin!
Alrighty, if you guys see him, be nice. He's been through a lot. We love you, Kaz. This one's for you. Obviously, I will give a little like intro beat here. And then this song, as I will sing it over Discord with no background music. But if you know the song Magic Man by the band Heart, you can type it into YouTube and listen to that.
Yeah!
And-
Woo!
And here we go. It's gonna sound.
Let's fucking go!
Alright, everybody, just go ahead and cut in when you feel comfortable. Here we go.
Alright. Ba-da-da.
Cold late nights so long ago when I was not so strong, you know. A pretty woman came to me, never seen eyes so blue. You know, come run away it seemed. We'd seen each other in a dream. She looked like she knew me. She looked right through me. Yeah.
Woo! Sing it!
Come on home, cause she said with a smile. You don't have to love me yet, let's get high a while. But try to understand, try to understand. Try to understand. Ooh, I'm a magic woman.
Woo! Urba's nodding along.
Yep, here we
yeah,
go.
yeah. All right, and the chorus.
Kozlo, come on out, buddy. This one's for you.
Kozlo would like to die now, please.
I think
Make
he's
a roll to
Lord,
die.
she searched in tune, played inside the mouths of brooms. Never think of never, let the spell last forever. Well, student lover passed a fall, tried to realize it all. Grebella says she's worried, going crazy in a hurry.
Woo!
Come on home, cause Grebella cried in the room. Too soon to lose our cause, yet my goblin should be home. But try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. She's a magic woman, Grebella.
Grebella sinks down into her seat.
Oh yeah, she's a magic woman.
Tuga, make me a performance check with triple advantage.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what that means.
You can roll a d20 3 times and take the best result. And one more. You just roll a d20 plus 6.
+6?
Yep. Because that is your performance skill check, plus your charisma mod. Alright, we was waiting for the
Dear
last one. The triple advantage. Tugum, with your preparation, as you are actually thinking about this in order to weave your bardic tale of your friends into the song that'll lift the students' spirits. Urba is incredibly impressed with your ability to improvise. But most importantly, the students seem to be perking up, cheering and raising their glasses in admiration for Tugum's impressive performance. And even though he just was singing and ringing his war gong, it is enough. And the students are overjoyed, shaking off some of their malaise. And now are starting to talk amongst themselves, their spirits lifted significantly. The general vibe and atmosphere of the Obsidian Halls is much more pleasant. What do you all do?
Grebella ducks her head and runs around the corner.
Grebella hides. Well, Urba clears her throat. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting much, and you actually rocked my socks off. You got a voice, Tugum.
Thanks, Urba. You did pretty great yourself. Give her a little wink in the finger gun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to keep going, but I'm just gonna play a couple acoustics to, kind of bring it down a little bit. Thanks. I
Urba, listen. Urba, let me give you a piece of professional advice. As you said yourself, you're not used to performing, and very rare for me to not be rude. So I'm not being rude here.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
You hear those people out there, those students?
Yeah?
You don't slow it down after that. You keep it going.
Wait, what do you mean? You want to just keep rocking?
You gotta listen to what the people want, alright? They've just had the worst hangover of their lives, and now they're rocking. And you want to slow that down? You can't do that.
I didn't really think about it like that. About right.
This isn't the mirror. This isn't the mirror in your house, Urba. This is the Obsidian Halls. We're bards.
It's a live venue.
There's dozens of students here.
Dozens.
There are dozens of them.
That's good advice. Maybe they do get to have a little bit of fun, right?
Yeah.
She glances over at Paya, who was standing there.
Look at that student. Look at that student right there, all the way to the left. All the way to the left. He is stressed out. It's our left, stage left. Thank you.
Oh, stage left.
I'm impressed, honestly.
Look at that guy. He is stressed out. He's stressed, and we just brought him to the brink of this student over here on the right. Look how confident he is. Stress student's almost there. You don't bring that down. That's my fault, and that's my fault, Urba. We should have started with you. I shouldn't have hogged it like that. But that's what I do, and I did what I did, and I would never apologize for that.
Well, maybe next time I'll just come with a set list, but wasn't expecting this to be a duo. They just kind of said, try and calm their nerves a little bit. But I guess this is one way to go about it. Mosh pit. Mosh pit! She begins to jam. One second, let me find a slightly jammier jam. Oh god, how many? Some of these are really good. Hold on. It's not what I'm looking for. We'll go with the this one. All right, everybody, get in the mosh pit. It's time to rock out.
She becomes Papa Roach.
All the students are like, huh? What? Oh, okay. And some of them are joining the mosh pit. Bea just has no idea what these mortals are doing.
Oh no.
Oh no, Grebella.
You know, the 10 was low enough, but...
Grebella, you woefully fail that wisdom save.
Does that mean Grebella's ready to get in the pit and try to love someone?
No, Grebella's having a meltdown.
Oh no!
That's not that different from being in a mosh pit.
It's true. It's true. Grebella, some of you might hear a familiar sound of her starting to rage.
All right, so does Tugum see this? Do I need to like perception this or something?
Tugum, you cannot see Grebella from where you are.
You did see her run off when you started singing about her.
Can I hear her?
No, you can't hear anything over Urba. If you want to make a perception check with disadvantage, since you're on stage, you may. You don't hear anything except Urba next to you with her lute screaming, earth death metal.
You did this to yourself, honestly.
I mean, listen,
Arctis is burning!
Listen, you think Tugum cares if like 10 students just get fucking melted by Grebella's rage? Because he does not. They don't call it killing on the stage for nothing.
Oh, I think I actually... Tugum, you cannot hear anything, but you don't know where Grebella went. If you are concerned, you can go and try to look for her.
Can I see Azriel and Kozlo?
If you can see them,
Kozlo's
from where
still
you
hiding
are at.
underneath the...
you can't see Kozlo, but you can see Azriel.
You see Azrael's kind of looking
Okay, but I
around a
can
little
see
confused about
okay.
what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
As a mosh pit breaks out around them.
No, Tugum's living in the moment. He's gonna let this one fly.
Alright. 1 second.
Azrael bends over, looks under the table. Kozlo, are you okay?
Are they all still looking for me?
Sorry, what?
Are they all still looking for me?
No, they seem to be rocking out. This one student threw what I believe was her underwear towards Tugum, actually. It was very strange.
They're
Kozlo
all
will, like-
rocking out.
Are you
Kozlo
sure
will,
they're...
like-
Oh my god.
That's a heck of a mosh pit.
They
they're
moshing
just-
in a black hole?
Are they all like, yeah, we're all hungover from drugs, so let's do more drugs.
Okay, I had to open the stream to see that. That's fucking hilarious.
Out of curiosity, now that Tugum needs the validation, but he does, is Charlinda watching this performance?
You don't see Charlindra.
Damn.
Thankfully, the students have cleared out a little bit, growing tired of moshing. And because of their exhaustion, now the mood has come down just a little bit. Still excitable, but not as death metal as it was before. You may all continue.
We've gone from Papa Roach to smashing pumpkins.
Yes. Grebella shoots her fire against the wall because she's trying not to hit herself or anybody else. And perhaps our little textbook friend may see her. He'd at least see the fire.
Oh no! This person pre-used textbooks. Oh god!
The pre-used textbook guy is coming back to bite us in the ass.
He does see you, and he looks anywhere else but you, as your display of emotion seems to be making him uncomfortable.
Grebella, I would normally voice this, but my throat's a little fucked today. Is full on having like a PTSD kind of panic attack. Now that she's seen the student has seen her, she is running to get out of here.
the fire breath that you've charred on the wall, Grebella, leaves a brief imprint that looks like the face of Narcissa before it disappears.
Okay, we've run into somebody else.
Do we know? Did Azrael see where Grebella, like what direction Grebella ran off to?
Yeah, Grebella did run off down this hallway to the west.
Oh my god, your ping's so tiny.
It is tiny. Map so big.
It is.
Map's so big, motherfuckers trying to find me. Grebella? Grebella?
Perhaps you see some scorch marks and a student trying to look away.
There are some very recent scorch marks on the wall here. It is blackened and charred.
Did she explode, Kozlo?
I didn't hear an explosion.
There was a lot of face melting in there a moment ago. Grebella!
What would the student to my right be doing? And is there anything on the door? I used insight instead of investigate, because brain. Here we go. Even better.
Brain hurty.
Grebella, this student seems to be malingering in front of this door. You're not quite sure what they're up to with that investigation check. All you know is that they're listening at the door, but you're not sure why.
Okay. Then we go back to running towards the front door.
Grebella! Oh, none of these are doors. It's gonna open. I was trying to open the window.
Yep, that's a window. Grebella consistently failing wisdom saves.
Wow, I am shit ass at wisdom saves today. Holy crap.
Grebella, whatever you are thinking about is completely overwritten by the simmering rage in the back of your mind. Excuse me, the forefront of your mind.
You there, student. Have you seen tall, spiky, angry woman anywhere?
Points.
You hear
that angry woman? She just stomped by here just a second ago.
Oh, Grebella!
You see Grebella like struggling, and then she just breathes her fire randomly. There's nothing she's attacking. It's very out of the ordinary.
Stay back! Stay back! Stay back!
What's going on, Grebella? Is Narcissa being a bitch again?
She would look like she's having some sort of PTSD type panic attack.
Lucky for you, maybe. I don't know. I did load calm emotions previously.
Ooh.
Hang on, I have to actually fix my spells though, because that was one of the two things I was going to try on you when we took that long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll drop Dispel Magic because I think that might have been one I got rid of. Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Just, let's all relax. And Azrael will cast Calm Emotions.
All right, Grebella, make me a charisma saving throw. You can choose to fail this if you wish.
Oh, I was probably gonna fail it either way.
Oh, well, that is definitely.
Though, wait, hold on one second.
Kozlo is not calmed at all.
Kozlo is the opposite.
Well, I don't think anything could possibly calm Kozlo. Most certainly not Azrael going, okay, calm down.
I thought I had some sort of like slight resistance to being charmed, but I guess not. It's fine.
I don't believe you do.
Yeah, we're good either way. Grebella just kind of sits on the ground and is like buried her hands or her face in her hands.
Notably, though, this is not a charm. This is a D-charm. And actually, technically, you only need to actually roll the saving throw, I think, to suppress a charm or frightened effect. I think the other effect, that like if you're just generally upset, I think that just affects you.
Yeah, so Grebella,
it's a weird
the
spell.
uncontrollable fury, at the very least, calms down within your heart, and you find yourself in control of your emotions again. However, they are always bubbling underneath the surface, but you feel clear-headed enough to talk about them, if you like.
It's the two good talking about the thing in the song, and then I panicked, and I just...
Honestly, I couldn't make out anything he said in his song, but if something upset you, should we talk about it?
I don't know if upset's the right word as much as just... I don't know, I think we need to get out of here.
Don't worry, everyone knows that song lyrics are not incriminating.
Yeah, We should get out of here before what's-her-face sees me having a little meltdown, or she's likely to make me poof.
Oh, she left. I don't think she liked the performance very much.
Yeah.
Actually, it seems like none of you like the performance very much.
I don't think she
I
wanted
like this song, I just didn't like people looking at me.
I don't think she wanted people to know what happened to... Yeah.
Well, that's between her and Tugum.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting paid. Let's, I don't know, go find somewhere to sit for a minute, or go... I don't know, I started running towards outside because I didn't want to hurt anybody by accident.
Okay, are you going to freak out on us again?
I don't think so.
Good enough for me.
Fuck! Oh my god! That is the worst
Grebella-
string of wisdom saves I've ever seen.
Actually, instead of getting up, just curls up in a ball.
Oh, okay, this is fine. Right, Coslo, this is fine?
Grebella looks up for a second. You can kind of see flames in her eyes.
Get out of here!
Okay, but there's only more problematic things outside.
You wanna... Got it. Well, I got part of it. Here, I'll make a quiet place to hang out for a minute.
And Coslo casts rope trick.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Grebella, do you choose to climb up into the space from the rope trick?
Yes.
Alright, Grebella. Coslo makes a quiet and extra-dimensional quiet room that you
It's
crawl
not a
into
very
momentarily.
high. It's not very high above the ground.
Okay. You just kind of hop in, and you can see out, at least underneath you, but only in a small square space. And Azrael and Coslo, Grebella, to you, disappears. Leaving
I'll
only the
follow.
rope dangling under her.
I'll say that the rope trick is like here, and so Coslo will just sort of stand next to it so he can keep track of where it is.
Okay.
Yep, nothing going on here.
Oh.
Tugum is... Tugum is...
Finally.
Finally, Urba begins to end the concert. She motions you off as she appreciates the duo, but you're no longer necessarily needed to close the show. If you'd like to rejoin your friends, you can. If you'd like to go talk to Peya, you can. But Urba seems to be focused on just playing.
Oh, I wanted to exchange info with Urba.
She nods, but she is currently putting on a bit of a show, so.
I want to go look for my money, so come over here and knock on this door again. Pay up! Time to pay up!
I see what you did there.
Tugum.
Tugum has like a towel that he got to like, you know, wipe the sweat off from that intense show. Pay, we had an agreement.
Your means are curious. You stirred the hearts of the students rather than calm their nerves. Why did you do this?
Because music isn't something you do, it's something you feel.
And what are the students feeling?
Did you not see them out there, Paya? They were feeling it. They were feeling the love. Alright?
I see.
Paya, what do you want from me? Alright, let's see. We killed your crazy teacher. We got your students off of drugs. We gave them a show of a lifetime. We're probably going to go take care of your elemental problem. Pay me my money.
You yearn for mortal desires. Very well.
As I am a mortal, yes, I have desires. I am not a elemental being of eternal life, unfortunately.
Very well. Choose what stirs your heart the most. Something that will hasten your burning tongue, or shield your delicate flesh from the searing kiss of flame.
Seeing as how I'm getting awfully close to you, and there's been nothing but fire, I'm going to go with the second option. As you can tell from out there, my tongue is plenty hastened.
Very well. Take this bauble. It is infused with ore from the earth and crystal from the elemental plane of fire.
She hands you a ring.
Sweet.
I will put it in your inventory.
As I leave, thank you, Paya. Much appreciated. I gotta go meet back up with my peoples. Also, there's a student, Charlinda, senior. She's definitely selling drugs in your school. Watch out for her. Thank you.
Wow! Alright. 1 second.
I really didn't take Tugum for a narc, man.
Wow,
Oh,
what?
shit.
Yeah, he was
Fucking
giving
narc,
Grebella such
dude.
shit for it. Damn. How the
Wow.
turns table.
Hey,
Wow.
Charlinda shouldn't have mean girled me.
Nah, man.
That's so
Narc falls much
Woo.
lower. Narc falls so much lower on the social hierarchy.
I'm just trying to make sure that we have a bartender lined up that Grebella can't steal to her cave again.
Nah.
How does this help that?
Because she won't graduate. She can't get her job with her hot springs. She's gonna have to come work for Kelsey's Den.
Oh my god.
I don't understand. I don't follow this logic, but okay.
Do I know where they went?
Do you? You don't.
I don't.
Where are your friends, Tugum? And with that, with Tugum lost in the halls, that is where we will end today's session. Well, that was interesting. You all did some
High highs and low lows.
there's some crazy shit this session. I greatly appreciate all of it.
I still didn't get any friggin' soup.
Would you like some meltdown soup?
Alchemist is just in there.
It's true, you can get questionable thick water from that alchemist. Throw in a couple vegetables, and I mean, that's porridge.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
So next session will be all of you leaving the Obsidian Halls and going to the aid of the Regent Lord. I hope you have all acquired any consumables that you would like to utilize in the future. Everybody finish all their shopping that they wanted to get done?
Yeah.
If there's a place here that I can use a Borean shard, I would want to do that still, because Grebella gave me one.
Oh,
But
Yeah, some artificer stuff.
could definitely do that. Why don't we talk about what you want to do on Discord, and we can see about implementing it before first sessions. You can go into next session with it active.
sounds good.
Do you need a shard to attune stuff again, or how do you? I forgot how you.
No. They're just ways to add special abilities to spells or weapons, and used as a component to combine spells and weapons. Usually with a fire aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what Oslo wants to get up to. But otherwise, that's it for today. I will see you all on Discord. Thank you all for the laughs and the serenade today, Tugum. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good. Clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
Please clap.
I had to bust out my soundboard and find my people cheering. I was just constantly spamming. Very good. You all are free to go. Thanks for playing with me, and I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All right. Good night, guys. All right, that is it for Kaamos today. Greatly appreciate everybody watching. Catch up on the VODs over on YouTube. Watch us live on Twitch and catch some of our clips and best moments over on Twitter. That was exactly what I was reacting to 2020. It was a very, very good, it was Tugum's written lyrics. Loved it. Zen, thank you for the resub. Nukiyashi, thanks for watching. Etc., thank you for the resub. Quag, thanks for visiting. Greatly appreciate it. These fine players will go out of the Obsidian Halls, finally, and find out just what exactly is plaguing the Regent Lord in the city of V'Akaris. I hope you join me. And hopefully, Kozlo, Grebella, Azrael, and Tugum will survive the next encounter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.